Now, here is a somber story that's a little sad, but it was just another remarkable thing that happened. And this one is called Angie's Prom Night. Angie was a guy who I knew in high school who was sort of like an auto shop guy. He uh, he was what we called one of the hoods, but he wasn't the brightest bulb in the string of lights, and he didn't make it through prom night. Now, with prom night, I chose a somber background for this because I was lucky enough to survive. All this stuff that I'm telling you is I survived it, but he didn't. And this is sad how it happened. During prom night, everybody was drinking everything from Boone's Farm apple wine to whatever they could get their hands on, and everybody was lit in one way or another. I wasn't with Angie that night, but he took a girl out on a prom night, and she didn't make it either because, like I said, he didn't think things through. And there was a big new parkway that just went through our town, through the wooded area and the swamp. And it was the first of the multi-lane big highways, and nobody really was on it. So what he did was he got as delusional and twisted as the rest of us on prom night in high school. But he had a white like Monte Carlo or some kind of big power engine, Pontiac or Chevy, but it was a big nice car. And so he decided to see how fast it would go with his date in a prom dress, going, I guess, from the high school or from wherever we started, going to the prom dance, or I don't know if it was before or after, I can't recall. And the poor guy, he just floored it. He floored it thinking that it was an open road and there was nothing to concern about, not the fact that he was drinking and he was a new inexperienced driver. So the road did a slight like turn to the left. And I know that he was going fast from the resolution of it. What happened was the poor guy and his date were in this car having what they thought was fun. And the slight turn they could not negotiate. So they flew off the left of the road and went 100 yards into the trees. And it ended against a big rock. There was a huge rock in the woods. And that's what finally stopped the car. When they found the car, it was unrecognizable. It was as if somebody had squeezed it like a sponge. You couldn't even find people. It was terrible. And in the thing, they found the speedometer, and it was frozen at 130. So this poor guy and his date, they didn't make it through the stories I'm telling you about. These kind of stories, it's no joke. I'm telling anybody out there that there's a downside to being a wild kid. And he paid the ultimate. So I don't even know if anybody wants to hear about this, but this is what happened. Thank you.